Hey, what's up, guys? So today we're going to be doing working on the Argo 750 HDI. Going to be doing a fuel pump, changing up fuel pump. She's been making a like a loud buzzing noise while we're riding, and just from experience, I know it's not the relay, I know it's not the power source or whatever. Just from experience, I've had to do this before. I had to just swap out the fuel pump. So I guess we'll just get into it and get her done. So our first step on this is going to be take out these 3 screws. Just star top screws. So this is gonna, so your fuel pump is up underneath here. So it's all onto like a bracket here. So when you take these screws out, this is all just gonna fall down and you'll be able to see it in your hands. First time I did this, I didn't realize about these star tops so quick. And I tried to get up underneath here, lay down on my back, and try to undo hose clamps and stuff. Not very fun. Okay, so we've got the 3 screws out. This here is just going to come down and expose all your pump and your filter. So there's your pump. Pretty sure my filter is still good. I replaced it not that long ago. This little part in here is, I think it's called a vaporizer. Not 100% sure, but pretty much all it does is just like the vapors and stuff that come from the system or whatever. It just comes back out this line, returns back to the tank. No big deal. On the last one that I got, this piece and the filter actually came with it, but this time it was just the pump. But I'll be showing you this pump. I'll give you the part number stuff for it at the shop. Like, I don't know if it's just being here in Newfoundland or what, but it was like $1,100 or something Canadian for this pump. And I said, man, like you're just crazy, right? So anyway, I went on to a website called Summit Racing. I'll leave it a link in the description there. And I got this for, I think it was like 132 American or something. So it was, convert that to Canadian, whatever it was. Big difference. Now, the only thing I did notice, I don't know how long these are typically good for. I know when I bought this Argo, it was secondhand. God knows, like, if the fuel pump was ever replaced or not. But when the fuel pump did go, I bought one from Summit Racing, and it lasted for about, I think it was 2 years. This might be the 3rd year or something like that. But for 132 American versus like 1,100 bucks Canadian, it's a no-brainer. Right? If you get a few years out of it, you can buy a lot of fuel pumps for that price, right? So anyway, we'll get into it here. So we got a live and a negative here. Should probably disconnect the battery, but I ain't gonna fuck with it. See if we can blow ourselves up. And I got the wrong size. Bear with me. Alright, so under some consideration, I decided to unhook the battery. I was thinking about it. Well, you should probably unhook the battery because you're dealing with gas, and if you touch those 2 wires together, it's probably going to create a spark. And my luck, yeah, I will blow myself up. It's not going to be a good scene. So anyway, so we got one already loose here. get this out of the way. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I think, is take out this bracket. So that should be enough. You don't need to take this bracket right off. I'm just sliding in and out. We want to take off our hose clamps. This should slide right out. You are going to get a little bit of gas coming out of this, obviously. Here's the old fuel pump. Here's the new one. Same thing. I'm gonna try to get a part number off of this too. After I take the cover off. Slide her back in the same way. Right here, there's a, it shows you which one is positive and negative. So when you do it, just make sure that you turn it in a way that the positive and the negative is up so you can actually see it. If it's on the bottom side, you're probably not going to see it very well. Alright, got those back on. Tighten up this bracket again. wires back on. And we should be good to go. So we'll put our negative on our negative and our positive on our positive. It's actually quite hard to get the wrench down there. Tighten this one. So maybe a good idea when you got this out, slide the wires through, hook it onto the post before you put it into the bracket, just to give you that bit of room. Alright, so we got her all hooked up. I'm just going to give it a try now before I put it all back up in place. Reconnected the battery, so we'll listen for the fuel pump. He's cutting in. Okay, so everything is looking good. We don't have any leaks. So we'll get this put back up in place now and should be good to go. There we go. All good. So, a couple little things here now. So what causes this to happen a lot? Apparently with these fuel pumps is, I don't know if it's the type of fuel pump that it is, or if it's just in general or whatever, but like this machine, she mostly gets used like wintertime and like hunting season and stuff like that. But she don't get used a big lot during the summer. Like we just got other stuff that we're doing. We're on the dirt bikes, we're on the side-by-side, you know, stuff like that. But wintertime is great with the kids. There's a bit of heat and stuff into it, keeps them good. So what happens is you fill this up full of gas and the gas ends up getting stale. And apparently the stale gas is what fools up the fuel pump. So just something to keep in mind, like maybe use some fuel stabilizer, or maybe just not put so much gas into it, let it get low so you're always putting fresh gas in, kind of thing. I think that's what I'm going to start doing, is just not put so much gas into her. So every ride you're putting fresh gas, might help you save it a fair bit. But anyway, she's good to go. So hopefully this helped you out, and you probably recognize the machine anyway from a previous video. We done a complete overhaul on the bearings, shafts and stuff. Check that one out. Yeah, so I guess we'll be doing another one soon. All right, bye.